What's up, losers? Sip here. So, yeah, I hit 1,000. I'm pretty excited, as you can tell by my voice. So, I made you guys a special video today. This is recommended by someone who watches my videos. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. Alright, so for this video, I'm just going to show you guys 10 different things you guys can do in your survival. Most of these I actually have videos on. Some of them I don't, but I will eventually try making a video on them. So, if you guys do like any of them, I will have the links of the videos in the description for the ones that I made. And I will put them in order so you guys can find them really easily with the titles. So let's get straight on to the video. Alright, so number one out of the 10 things is AFK fish farm. So this design isn't by me, but I really liked it because it's pretty easy to make. It gives you XP, it gives you books, it gives you bows. So it's pretty good to make. It gives you some food. But the only problem is you need an auto clicker for it, and most of us who play on console, or even people who play on PC, just don't have an auto clicker, so it's not really an option. But if you guys do have, the time to download an auto clicker, or you guys already have one, I would actually recommend making this. It's pretty easy to make, and doesn't really require that much. So if you are one of those people who can't make that farm and you guys still need food, I would recommend making my chicken farm. So this is my chicken farm. It's actually pretty compact, and I already made a tutorial on it, so I'll put the link in the description. But keep in mind, I actually did lower it when I was making it. So while I was making it for this video, I actually figured out like a shorter way to even make it. I was just placing the blocks and I was like, man, this is too many repeaters. And then I saw this and I was like, wait a second, this would actually work. So yeah, if you already made the farm, then just fix it. Instead of putting the other repeater with the half slab, just take out the repeaters, put some blocks here, and then put redstone dust on top of here with blocks here going into the repeaters, into the dispensers. So it's smaller, it's more compact, and it's still tileable, so you're still fine. Alright, third, I don't even think I need to say the name. You guys all know what this is. This is my, level 30 in 1 second, kelp, whatever. I don't care what you guys want to call it. I actually didn't make the machine in the back because I was too lazy. But, this part is completely my design, which is cool. So, this is where you guys this is why you guys are all probably subscribed. Well, however many views. It has like 150,000, so thank you guys for that. This is probably where I got all my subscribers, and yeah. So if you guys didn't make this, what it does, it gives you a bunch of levels. It's really easy to make. It also gives you infinite fuel source. It gives you food if you want to eat dried kelp. I don't know why you would want to do that. And yeah, it's actually starter friendly, so I would definitely recommend making it. I'll leave the link in the description. Alright, so with all those levels, you're gonna need to use those levels somehow. So you're probably gonna need to make some bookshelves. And how do you make bookshelves? You're gonna need some cows. So I would recommend making a leather farm. So this is not how it looks, but this is just a slight representation. So I'll show you guys what happens. The cows breed, and then, that happens, and they get a little bit of liquefied. So yeah, it's I already posted the video. Like I said, link in the description. Honestly, it's pretty easy to make. I think it's worth making. But if you guys, so it also produces cooked steak, like you guys can see right here. So it's really good. But if you guys don't need that much, like if you guys already have food, like if you already made the chicken farm and you guys just need another, maybe you don't really need to make it, because leather is pretty easy. Just go around and kill cows. You'll eventually get it. All right. So now that you have your leather situated, you're gonna need some paper to actually make those bookshelves. So you can make a sugarcane farm. So this is not actually the sugarcane farm. I was too lazy to make that too, but this is just a representation. So even though you make bookshelves with sugarcane, there's actually other uses. So from the sugarcane you get paper, like to make the bookshelves, and with that paper, if you trade with librarians, you actually get emeralds. And with those emeralds, you could trade with the librarians again, or with any villagers to get enchanted books and stuff like that. You can make your beacon base if you guys really want, or if you guys are lonely, just like me, you can make a little emerald chair, just like this, and just vibe, whatever you guys want to do. Alright, so link in the description if you guys want to see the video. It's Navy Nexus's design, but I added a bone meal converter to it because his design is kind of, it only has one double chest, and if it overloads, then all the entities are going to be all over the place. So I made mine into a bone meal converter as well. So I would recommend checking it out. I don't know what this button does, but okay. Alright, I want you guys to shut up. I know, it's a creeper farm. I've been lacking. Now, you guys have all been asking for a creeper farm, but I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know when it's going to come out. I've tried so many different designs. I've probably made 3 complete creeper farm builds, like the entire thing, and I've probably tried 20 different designs. Like it's not even hard to make. The problem is that there's so many good designs out there that if I were to try making a design, someone would just say that I'm copying their design, and that's a problem. So probably in the description I'll leave a link to an actual good YouTuber who does it. Please don't watch. Wait, that's mean to say, but I'll leave a better YouTuber link below. He's yeah, that's the creeper farm that I use in my survival world, so I'll leave a link below. It's pretty good. And yeah. And now with that creeper farm, you'll get your gunpowder to supply your elytra. Hopefully you have the elytra. But if you keep using your elytra, eventually it's gonna break, right? So you're probably gonna need to put mending on that elytra. So you might want to get a villager trading call. So I actually haven't made a tutorial on this yet. I think that might be my next video. So I wouldn't recommend watching anyone else right now to make one, because a lot of them are kind of dumb. They use a bunch of mine carts and they use so much iron and they use all these resources, but like honestly on Bedrock, like villagers are the easiest to work with because you can kill them and they won't get angry and everything's like super easy to work with. So yeah, I'll probably make a video on that next. Yeah, so that will supply with mending, unbreaking. It'll give you everything. So definitely make this after you make your sugarcane farm to get your emeralds. You make your creeper farm to get, you know, to supply your elytra, and yeah, it's pretty good. Alright, next is a really underrated one, but it's a bamboo farm. Bamboo is like extremely underrated. People don't really know the use. Well, first it's a fuel source, but you would say why would you need this if you have the kelp farm? Because dried kelp is a really good fuel source as well. But if you're, you know, that maxed out where you have an elytra, you have mending, all you're doing is probably building, right? So bamboo is great for scaffolding. Or well, that's how you make scaffolding, and scaffolding is so good. So I would recommend making this. It's you know, it's very easy to make. So this one, you know, it's the best design there is, you know. Look at that. But yeah, there's so many different designs out there. I would definitely recommend making one of these. I don't think I'm gonna make a video on this because it's just so easy to make. You can search up anyone and they'll probably have a design on it already. But yeah, definitely make one of these. Alright, so I probably should have shown this in the beginning of the video, but it's a super smelter. Or an auto smelter. This one's an auto smelter. So it's easy, you just put the resources in here, you put some fuel in here, and yeah, you'll get all your smelt stuff in here. So the reason I really like this is because it's all automatic. You just throw the stuff in there and then it'll eventually cook for you. But you know, this is kind of small. It just has, you know, 2 furnaces on this side, 2 blast furnaces, right? So what if you want to go max? So then you could come over here and you can make a actual super smelter. So I actually haven't made a video on this yet because there's just so many videos out there. Any video would work. So I would definitely recommend watching one of those and making one of these because they're really good. The only problem with these is you can't. It's kind of hard to like include blast furnace and smokers because you have to put like the right amount so that you don't lose efficiency. But yeah, I would definitely recommend making these. The only problem is it does take a lot of iron. Like as you can see, each one has to have a hopper in it. So I don't know if it's really worth it, but if you do have a lot of iron, I would recommend making one of these. Alright, and finally, this is my favorite out of every single one here. This one is an auto sorter. So what this machine does is it sorts out your items for you. And I am the laziest person in the world. So all you do is you throw your items in this chest and they will get, you know, popped up and they will go automatically into these hoppers. So I haven't made a tutorial on this yet, and like I actually might, because a lot of tutorials are good but they don't really show how you could include it in your world. They just show you this part, but they don't really show you the bubble elevator. They don't show you if you have a tight space. So I might make a video on this. And yeah. Now this design, realistically, it's only if you like are really like playing in your world, because you really wouldn't need to make one. Because you really wouldn't need to make one of these if you're just playing for like, you know, a short amount of time. If you have like a small house and stuff like that, because it's not like the problem with these is it's only one block. So if this is a dirt or if this is grass, only grass can smell into this, or only grass will like actually sort into this one. Like it won't even sort dirt. It's just gonna be grass if you're doing this like simple version. Right, so it's like it's okay, but this is only if you really have a maxed out world. And if you really do have a maxed out world and you want to make one of these, which I recommend doing, you have to make a huge one just so you could fit every single item. Alright, so simple as that. That's 10 things you could do in your survival world. But I bet none of you guys actually recognize the Easter egg. So what did I do for 1,000 subs? I tried showing how every single one of you guys would actually look like. So if you didn't know, each of these platforms is 10 by 10, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and it's 10 that way, which means each platform is 100 blocks, and there's 10 of these platforms, so that's 1,000. So if you look at all the grass inside of each of these ones, that's one person who subscribed to my channel, which is actually crazy. So yeah. Alright, so something like this video was long overdue. I'm already at like, I don't even know, like 1.25k. I'm sorry guys, I haven't even, I have no excuse. I've just really haven't been posting. I've been getting kind of lazy, but honestly, you guys are motivating me to, keep posting. I'm really happy for all the support I'm getting. You guys seem to really like my XP farm, my chicken farm. You guys actually really like all my videos, so that's pretty good. And I usually answer the comments, right? But I think I'm gonna stop answering the comments because I'm getting too many. So if you guys really do want to ask me questions, add me on Instagram or Discord. So I'll leave those both linked in the description just so you guys can add me. And that's probably where I'm gonna be answering most of the questions because the more like the XP farm, I'm just getting so many comments and like sometimes I won't even get the notification for them. It's just so many. So yeah, I'll leave those both linked in the description. That's probably what I'll be most active on. If you guys like have like a quick question, maybe you could just type it in the comment or you type it in YouTube and I might answer it. But yeah, other than that, thank you guys for 1,000. Let's get to I don't know, 2,000. And if you guys really did enjoy this video, you know what to do. Give me a kiss goodnight. See ya.